Welcome back. We are here to continue on the tree quest, as well as this sort of side but related quest involving these the whatchamacallit Medicus. Sanctus Medicus, I think. While we're here, let's collect this. Out of curiosity, you flip through the books beside Dan Shu. Hearing that, she turns to you. What? Am I not allowed? I'm sorry.
This is a diary I kept. It records the many attempts I made to overcome my incompletions.
Oh. I'm sorry. I didn't realize this was your diary.
No need to apologize. Feel free to read it. If you're interested in the incomplete ones, you can take it.
Thank you. I'll treasure it. It feels wrong to call you incomplete ones, but...
If it can deepen your understanding of our trials and tribulations, it will have fulfilled its purpose.
Well, I will take it with great honor then. Quick read. Got it for the first time ever. Oh man, this is a nice long one, isn't it? Alright. It's also only one entry. Alright, whatever. Please hear me, Rainbow Arbiter. Yufei would always laugh at me for being childish and writing to you in my diary, but this has been a habit since I was a child. Besides, I also genuinely believe you are able to read this. Maybe. I don't know how much the various aeons involve themselves with mortal beings. 'Cause they're not necessarily gods, but they are godlike. Your eyes have always been able to see everything you want to see. Someone like me should not have been born. Yet that's horrible to say. Yet now I live a wealthy life and have friends such as Yufei by my side. I thank your blessings every second of every day. I wonder who this Yufei is. Well, childhood friend, it sounds like. I wonder if they're still around. Therefore, I hope everything I've done recently would not offend your peerless authority. I bear no dissatisfaction with the world of Xianzhou that you guard and protect. I simply wish to see the real world in real colors. I mean, understandable. When I was a child in the Lyceum, my peers bullied me for my lack of sight. Pricks. I had always firmly believed my condition to be a trial sent by the Rainbow Arbiter to test me. I maintained that belief in my later years when I entered the academy and had to spend more effort than others to keep up with my studies. That'd be a cruel kind of test. A cruel trial. And to what end? As if to reward me for my tenacity, you sent Yufei to be my friend. So not childhood friend then. When we were 7 years, so yes, childhood friend. It made it sound like he sent her to you when you were in college, in your university. When we were 7 years old, she chased away the malevolent classmates bullying me, and she has been my best friend ever since. Aw, that's a good friend. Yufei protected me from the bullies and helped me to keep up with my studies. During the school holidays, she would take me to visit glamorous scenes in the various ecological delves and describe their beauty to me with great vividness. Her voice is very pleasant to listen to, like the touch of cold streams brushing past my fingertips. Something bad is gonna happen to Yufei. Just feel it. In theory, I shouldn't be dissatisfied with life at all. However, humans are visual creatures, and we perceive the world via lights and colors. Well, not only lights and colors. It's only one of our senses. I simply do not know what Yufei means when she says the dusk painted the sky red at the end of the forest like a flame. In fact, I don't even know what Yufei looks like. I can touch, I can imagine, and yet I still cannot construct a complete picture. Suppose even the saying of constructing a complete picture is almost a foreign one to you. Therefore, with Yufei's support, I decided to find a way to restore sight to myself. Oh no. What did you do? Clearly you weren't successful. By the blessing of the rainbow, I have become the best alchemist in the Alchemy Commission, and Yufei is its best healer. Perhaps we can indeed find a way to free the incomplete ones from our eternal torment. Or maybe she just hasn't succeeded yet. But that's a admirable goal. To cure blindness for people. Yufei and I had tried many strategies recently, but none of them worked. Firstly, we tried to non-invasively create prosthetic eyes. In fact, this is how my ingenium arm works, which can function as well as a real arm. Oh, you made a prosthetic arm. Very cool. Granted, yeah. I feel like prosthetic eyes would be much more complicated. Gotta connect them to the nerves that connect to your brain. That's, yeah, not trivial. Theoretically, these non-intrusive methods can help incomplete ones with visual impairments. Didn't you say there was... Maybe I'm mistaking this for something else you said, but... That... I feel like you might... This is when you regained your sight temporarily, right? But then it went away. Again. Yeah. These non-intrusive methods can help incomplete ones with visual impairments. However, for those with visual neuron developmental issues such as I, non-intrusive methods can do little to help. So, as long as you have some sight, your method works. Interesting. But, oh right, your visual neuron developmental issue, that made it, like I said, for prosthetics to work, you still need those neurons. And the nerves and all that. Secondly, we tried to create vision using the principles behind butterfly immersion. Not familiar. At its core, butterfly immersion uses Foxian pheromones to create controllable illusions. We wondered whether it can therefore bypass the eye as a visual signal receptor and directly send images to the brain. Interesting. Didn't realize the Foxians had those kind of pheromones. The outcomes indicated this to be a viable strategy. However, these signals failed to form meaningful images in my brain. It did allow me to see colors and shapes for the first time, but I genuinely cannot tell what is red and what is a circle. I mean, right. Even if it was clear, you wouldn't know necessarily what is red and what is a circle without someone telling you. We guess this is due to how butterfly immersions rely on the experiencer's senses to recreate images. Yeah, that was how I feared it would fail. Therefore, when faced with sensory stimuli that I have never experienced before, even the Foxian's pheromones were helpless. Kinda wonder what it did show you then. How odd. It showed me so many colors, but I don't really miss that feeling. Thirdly, we tried to trigger sensory compensation using other senses. This was Yufei's idea. which was an extension of the non-invasive prosthetic eyes concept. By converting visual signals into auditory, tactile, gustatory, or olfactory signals, these other sensory organs would create a whole new concept of sight. Interesting. I feel like there's actually real prosthetics that sort of have a similar idea behind them. We created a prototype gadget, but our biggest challenge was its size. All the external sensors added together are heavier than the weight of 3 humans combined. Yikes. It was a pain to even walk while carrying them, let alone testing them. But did it work? Nevertheless, we still conducted many tests, because if the principle behind it works, then you can worry about trying to reduce the size and weight, if feasible. Our results indicate this tool is much better suited for short-life species. Right, I think... Wait, did you mention that too? Or I might be mistaking what you wrote up about the whole, No, wait, no, that's the opposite of the drug you wrote up an analysis of. It helped, long-life species, but really didn't help short-life species. Except for temporarily. Their brains have greater plasticity, through which sensory compensation can trigger synesthesia, where one sensory organ activates a different sensory organ. If they use this tool for long periods of time, they would be able to realistically taste, hear, or smell colors, shapes, and visual distances. I mean, that's actually really cool. Also interesting that their brains of short-life species have greater plasticity. It's surprising to me. I'm surprised that's significantly different. Based off long life versus short life, rather than just being completely random from species to species. Or other factors determining it. Regardless, however, for long-life species with low neuroplasticity, such as I, these sensory organs cannot come together to create a brand new sense. Damn. Admittedly, I now know the testing block is blue whenever I taste chili peppers. And if I smell a frosty scent after that, then I know the block is a cone in shape. But I still have not seen them, let alone know what blue means. I feel bad for her. It's still, you've made such wonderful contributions to the world of prosthetics and helping people born with or who come into disabilities at some point in their life. Maybe not long life species, but some species. That's something at least. Granted, I suppose your goal is a selfish one. Which means it's probably not very much of a consolation prize to know that you are helping some people. Though short-life species will gain more than this from this tool, most of their bodily issues can be solved by invasive prosthetics, and would have no need for something as complicated as this. That's a good point. It's still really cool, though. These experiments cost huge amounts of time and effort for you, Faye, and me, yet we have produced almost no viable results. I can't even be sure whether these experiments can help other researchers in the future. I feel dejected and powerless, and I feel like I let you, Faye, down. No. Nonsense. Sure, Yufei doesn't mind. They sound like a really good friend. I got in touch with Professor Egon from the Intelligentsia Guild. Oh. Well. We just met someone from, related to them. Good old Dr. Ratio. He presented a rather outlandish solution, something he called eliminative materialism therapy. Interesting. Eliminative materialism is an ancient philosophical idea that states all human emotions arise from internal steroids and electrical signals. Right. It's not sure I'd call that a philosophical idea. Well, I guess philosophical in so much as all science is philosophical. The philosophy of science. Which is how you get a doctorate of philosophy. Professor Egon believes that if we cannot eliminate the root of the incomplete one's suffering, then we will eliminate the suffering itself. That's not, I respect the goal, but, I'm very hesitant to remove people's emotions. I mean, that does not sit well with me at all. To make them basically, I mean, I guess it depends on exactly how targeted it is, but I worry you basically be turning people into sociopaths. Or psychopaths, whichever one it is, that is incapable of, emotion or empathy and things like that. Because it's not emotion. Never mind. As long as we use a pump and periodically inject specific medications into the body, we can make the person not care about their physical issues. I'll have no desire to see the world and not feel sad about my condition at all. It sounds very bizarre, but it seems to be a viable path. Unfortunately, the experimental results indicate this does not work for long-life species either. Damn. Long-life species are just completely getting the short end of every medical stick. The hormones within long-life species are strictly regulated, and any external force that influences this system would cause an overwhelming retaliation. I experienced uncaring freedom for about 2 hours before almost dying from a cytokine storm. Oh man. Yikes. Nearing the end. I've conducted lots of experiments. There has been no progress whatsoever. So sorry. I'm feeling really defeated. But I want to see what Yufei looks like, even if just for once. I'm surprised Yufei's made it out of this story alive. But I guess this failure is a sufficient alternative of tragic story for her. So I asked Yufei's back. Or, oh no, wait. I asked behind Yufei's back. That makes more sense. She would never agree to something as ludicrous. For Professor Egon to transplant a pair of eyes for me. Didn't you say they wouldn't work? I saw myself in Yufei for the first time. Aw. Her short black hair shimmered with light like soft silk, and her pale skin was beautiful like the best ceramics from the Juming. Her ebony eyes were bloodshot with sadness and fatigue. Aw, she's a good friend. And she kept shedding tears. She looked at my new eyes and said, Dan Shu, do you know what this means to you? I know. Of course I know. These eyes will gradually be rejected, bringing me unimaginable pain in the process. That was the one she was mentioning. It's gotta be. Historically, people have even become stricken with Mara due to such agony. Well, you don't look like you've been struck with Mara, at least. Though I guess I don't really know what that looks like, except for, I guess, the end state. Then I would return to the darkness and lose everything I have momentarily gained. I said to Yufei, let's go see those views together, the ones you told me about. 10 days later, we stood shoulder to shoulder, gazing at the artificial sun gradually disappearing on the other side of the delve's false sky. The rejection reaction was getting stronger and stronger, but as long as she was beside me, it didn't seem so bad. Dusk painted the red sky red, at the end of the forest like a flame. That night, as I screamed in a puddle of my own blood, I once again returned to the darkness. Oh, man. Dan Shu. How are you? I can understand why you would, want others to be strong. I am so sorry.
Your footsteps still linger. Could it be that you still have unanswered questions?
I just want to know if you're okay.
Ask, and I shall answer to the best of my ability.
Is there really no way to cure the incomplete ones?
Not all incompletions are without remedy.
Good.
Take my ingenium arm, for example. It doesn't require any invasive surgery and operates by detecting bioelectric signals on my skin.
That is awesome. Would you have a prosthetic arm then?
My eyes are another story. The optic nerves never fully developed. Transplants are a temporary solution, but they are soon rejected by the superior healing powers of the Xianzhou natives. The entire process is worse than death.
Yeah. As I discovered from your diary. I don't know much about it, but what about something like stem cells to try and grow the nerves? That, I don't know, probably wouldn't work either for you.
There are many similar cases. Skeletal deformities, soft tissue defects, congenital heart disease. The list goes on. For short-life species, all these problems can be solved with artificial organs and implants.
Right.
For long-life species, however, they remain as incompletions.
And ones you have to live with for far longer.
To give a common example, did you know that, to varying degrees, most Xianzhou natives are plagued by oral diseases and jaw-related conditions?
I did not.
For most living creatures, wisdom teeth need to be removed as early as possible. But for us long-life species, they are as stubborn as boulders. We must endure them for as long as we live.
Never actually had to get mine removed. This never, I guess, I don't know why.
You see, this is the truth about the vessel of Celestials. Nothing more than a vessel of the incomplete.
The vessel of Celestials. Why wouldn't abominations be incomplete?
For beings transformed by the abundance, there's a difference. Do you know how abominations of abundance and Xianzhou people differ?
No.
I've given this question much thought, using all the knowledge I've learned from the Alchemy Commission to answer it. But deep down, I know there is only one correct answer. There is no difference.
What? There's an important difference. Sanity. Marastruck are clearly feral of some variety. Not themselves anymore.
The only difference between us is whether we embrace or reject the long life placed upon us by the abundance.
Unless you're not talking about the Marastruck when you say abominations of abundance.
The Borisons, known for their ferocity among the denizens of abundance, are similar to the Foxians of the Yaoqing genetically. But the Foxians are not abominations. They're Xianzhou people.
I'm getting the sense you were not talking about the Marastruck then.
From there, we can say that the difference between an abomination and a Xianzhou person is not one of taxonomy, but one of culture.
Maybe. The way the general described it, though, there were real problems with the abundance's quote-unquote gift of abundance, gift of long life.
If an abomination aligns with the Xianzhou, then they are Xianzhou person. If a Xianzhou person aligns with the abominations, they become an abomination themselves. It is that simple.
Based off what you're saying, I'm leaning toward, like... Actually, no, I think we did verify that last time, that the dragonkin, Bailu's species, are the only naturally long life species in the Xianzhou. I think everybody else was granted long life by the abundance. However long ago. Changed, I guess, the genetics of each of the species, the Foxians or the, I assume you're human, aside from your long life. Because I don't actually know. Maybe you're an elf or something.
Abominations embrace their nature. They change and modify their flesh without care, for the sake of attaining power and strength. However, to the Xianzhou people, these methods are completely taboo.
Modify and change their flesh? In what way?
Now you know why there are no incomplete ones among the abominations.
I'm curious to what extent they actually change their... I mean, you could say we change our flesh when we, amputate a limb or pull a tooth or, I don't know, get a heart transplant or something. But I get the feeling that theirs is a little more extreme. Do you know much about the disciples of Sanctus Medicus?
I'm just an alchemist. I don't understand them in any detail. I only know that they are a group of Xianzhou people who view themselves as denizens of abundance.
You do seem to have sympathies for them, based on what you were just saying.
My guess is that they attribute their suffering to their decision to renounce the path of the plague's author. Thus, they seek to save themselves by becoming denizens of abundance again.
I mean, they should be able... I kind of think they should be free to choose their own path. Granted, it seems like they were not just choosing for themselves, and actually up to no good, it says. Well, thank you for talking to me, Dan Shu.
I have a gift for you.
Oh.
But I'll need a little time to prepare it. I'll contact you once it's ready to collect.
Oh, wait, you already mentioned that. Thank you.
See you soon.
See you. All right. Sinners misled, credence falsified. All right, we gotta spend time in the bookshop. Hey there, Yin Shu.
Have you read the novel about the Ten Lords Commission?
No.
If you want to read and pick out a book, just go in and browse around. Call me when you want to pay.
That is not what you just said. You pay, then pick out the bookmark you like. Hold them close to your Jade Abacus and download them to read later. I don't think I have a Jade Abacus. I have a smartphone. If you don't have a Jade Abacus, or if you just don't or if you just like the feeling of a book in your hands, just grab one off the shelf. Scroll rolls, bound bamboo strips, printed and bound paper books. We've got all the formats. Anyway, just come to see me if you'd like to buy a book. Yes, of course. I like to read. Guess we can mention the ambrosial arbor to you. It's growing again, did you see? So with all the sighing. You are the 27th person to mention this to me today. Sorry. I see. Mr. Shion would probably be interested in this. But I'm just a kid helping out here. Hope this thing doesn't impact my work. Not if I have anything to say about it.
Buying a book? Which one do you need? I'll help you.
I am good. I'm just gonna read. I'd like to read some books to pass the time.
Go right ahead. Mr. CN said that making bookworms feel at home is more important than getting them to buy something.
Thank you. I appreciate that sentiment. He honestly should probably be running a library with that kind of attitude.
All we ask is that you find a quiet spot away from the browsing areas.
Sure thing. There's gotta be a bench somewhere around here that I can sit on. Pick up a book that has recently gotten popular across the Alliance. Time passes quickly. Yeah, time passes quick when you're reading a good book. There she is. Stell, I've prepared the present of which I may have mentioned. Come over to the Sinwood Pavilion. I wish to entrust you with it in person. Coming. Do not worry. I will be there awaiting your presence.
Looks like the person you were waiting for has gotten in touch. Safe travels. Oh, maybe buy a book next time?
Of course. I feel bad. I should buy a book right now. I feel really bad not buying a book. I'm just reading. Let's see. What do you recommend, though? A martial arts novel that stopped updating 300 years ago. I don't think... Oh, wait. Did I buy everything already? Shoot, I did. Sorry. I can't buy any more books. Dan Shu, how are you doing?
There you are, friend.
Hello.
You've been running so many errands lately. I'd like for you to take some useful items away with you.
Oh, thank you. What kind of items? I mean, you're an alchemist, so...
Examining the exhibits in the Seat of Divine Foresight inspired me to create this. I referenced some historical texts and concocted a medicine that can extend your lifespan and improve your health.
Oh, shoot. Really? Isn't that basically what the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were trying to develop? I think that was the goal of the medicine we had you analyze. I think.
I call it the Broomdew Concentrate Pellet. And I'd like you to have it.
Thank you.
Consuming it will make your body light, agile, and promote longevity and well-being. As a nameless, it'll make your journey a much less arduous one.
Well, that's cool.
Well then, that's that. I've still got some other business to attend to, so shall we say goodbye for now?
I guess so. Yeah, you are, what, the head alchemist of everything? I would imagine you're busy, though. I do see you standing here frequently.
Perhaps the next time we meet, I'll be able to see you in the true sense of the word.
Well, I somehow doubt that. Don't do anything reckless in your pursuit of sight, like last time. I don't know what happened to your friend, if they're still around or not, but they would be sad if you end up ruining yourself over this. Dan Shu placed the box, the pellet on the table. You glance at it. I mean, swallow it down or put it aside? What box? There's no box here. There's an instrument. I mean, long life sounds nice, but I don't know what side effects it will have. They're not gonna actually make me stronger in the game. Feels like an important decision. I'm kind of curious if it actually does anything. I'm gonna swallow it.
Tastes a bit strange, but no adverse reactions so far.
That's good. No side effects.
Wait a minute. Ugh.
Hey.
My head. What's happening?
I don't know. Yeah, like branches?
Something's wrong. I'm burning up. Feels like I can't breathe.
Did I make a mistake? Am I about to die? I don't know why Dan Shu would poison me, but this is why we need proper clinical trials, Dan Shu.
Seems to be calming down a little.
Okay, good.
But still uncomfortable. This doesn't seem right. I'd better talk to Qingzhu at the Seat of Divine Foresight.
Probably smart. So you're saying is my lifespan isn't greater? Cheon, I need to go see.
Would you like me to relay your message?
Yes, I would. Oh.
There goes my head again. Is Dan Shu sure this broom dew is safe for consumption?
I'm not so sure anymore, but there's a few Mara struck there.
What's happening? Isn't this the Seat of Divine Foresight? Why are there so many Mara struck here?
I don't know, but I feel like I might have either there's an attack, or I feel like I've been drugged, or well, obviously I've been drugged. I took a drug. Yeah, where did the guards go?
No, I can't let them get near me.
Shoot. Well, we're finding Mara struck now.
To crack.
All right. Something weird is going on.
Time for a buzz.
But I guess we'll see.
Double speed.
All right. Kill the one who summoned them. They should die. Maybe.
Your end approaches.
There's a lot of them.
All
I
will
should
be
do
revealed
this now.
in lunar flame. Blade of
There we go.
Moonlight.
Did that get? Yes, that got rid of the other two. Fantastic.
Time for a buzz.
Nowhere to run.
There we go. Good. Not too bad.
What happened to you? Careful! Don't hurt her!
Ah, shit. I was drugged.
Hey! Wake up! Are you okay?
Apparently not. God damn it. Dan Shu. You bitch.
Thank the stars! You're finally awake. I thought we might lose you. I was so worried.
What happened to me? I have an idea of what happened. She was very, very sympathetic to the abundance. Something tells me she's very, very sympathetic to the disciples of Sanctus Medicus.
You came into the Seat of Divine Foresight and started brandishing your weapon.
I'm sorry. Did I whack anyone over the head with my bat? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I don't remember anything at all.
It looked like you'd lost control. As if you'd been stricken with Mara.
That shouldn't be possible, should it? Unless an expert alchemist crafted a drug specifically to do so.
There has to be something awry. Tell me what happened to you before arriving at the seat of divine foresight.
Well, get this. Recount everything that happened between you and Dan Shu to Qingzu.
From what you're saying, it seems like the gift she gave to you must be related to the disciple's prescription we examined earlier.
It did sound an awful lot like what that one was supposed to do. It seems like this one might have had a similar effect, actually. Well, not quite. It didn't turn me Mara-struck, truly. But
the healer who examined you just now said your body doesn't seem to have been affected. How strange.
Either she spared me that fate, or I'm immune to that fate for some reason. I mean, for Stell, she is far from a normal person. I'm still not sold on her being a real girl.
Could Dan Shu be playing a trick on you? Or is her medicine somehow not working as planned? My advice is to come back later for another examination. It's a Disciples of Sanctus Medicus prescription, after all. Who knows what healing effects it may have?
Yeah. God damn it, Dan Shu. After I was feeling so sorry for you. What did I do to you? I mean, maybe she did actually. It is possible she took pity on me and didn't, used me for her ends to kick some Cloud Knight ass, but didn't fully make me lose my mind. Didn't turn me fully Mara-struck. But it's also possible it just didn't work as intended.
I'll put out a wanted notice for Dan Shu immediately. If you find any trace of her, get in touch with me.
Isn't she like the head of the Alchemy Commission? Maybe she's just a really skilled alchemist.
Take this D-Ting with you. It might just help you find this friend.
I do still feel bad for her, actually. Despite all this. Her life is kind of tragic. One built on failure, just drowned in yearning, and then what happened at the end, getting a taste of what she was missing. Well, damn it, Dan Shu. We're gonna have to have a nice, long chat with her. She's probably not in her location anymore. Imagine she GTFO'd.
I came up from Starskiff Haven
Got the hell out of here as soon as
Dan Shu isn't here.
Yeah.
Where could she be?
Left the Exalting Sanctum immediately after giving me that.
I've got it. Dan Shu's medicine box has her scent on it.
What are you, a dog?
I'll ask the D-Ting that Qingzu lent me to track her.
Oh. I actually don't know what a D-Ting is. Yeah, the Artisanship Commission. Not surprising.
Time to come out, little D-Ting. I need you to help me find Dan Shu.
Is it a little... Oh, it's one of these things. So cute. Oh, that's the way she went. I forgot about we used this to find Kafka, did we not? Oh yeah, we are in the rest of the Artisanship Commission. Very cool. Wasn't sure if it was a unique area or not. Okay, we did recently learn that the number of these lit up tell you how many it's gonna move, right? Yeah, 2 for the 1. So that's got 4 to its 2. I'm not sure that'll ever make it. But we'll try. There we go. Perfect. Give me my chest. That is your tip. I was actually expecting to come from over there. Guess not. Oh? Oh, to teleport. I really do need to be over here for now. As much as it might be fun to go other places. Can explore this place later as well. Especially if we unlock this. Ooh, there we go. Nice. Have we been here already? Probably. In fact, I feel like I remember breaking that. Yeah. Because that was where the formidable, or may or may not have been formidable, an enemy was right there. I see you, breakable. No robots. Don't mind me, just there to look for fun goodies. It's my first priority, not finding Dan Shu. Just to lead to oh, we're on the other side of the tree. Oh yeah. Look at that. Is that the deer? I think that is the deer. A new calyx. What does this one get us? A bunch of stuff. Is it primarily for getting us credits, I think. Probably as well as some synthesis materials we didn't used to get. Yeah, we got... Oh, yeah. Let's not go to the deer. Surprised the deer is letting me be over here. Not gonna come charging at me, is it? Be kind of terrifying, actually. Alright, nothing up here. Follow, little D-Ting. Your adorably fast-moving legs. she is, going up there. Alright, what do we got? Just the two. Actually cannot see. There we go. Let me see what was on the other one.
Mere worldly possessions.
Excellent. I feel bad for the Artisan Commission. I keep destroying all their nice vases. Oh, there she is. And with a Mars struck.
That's Dan Shu. With a group of disciples.
Yeah.
I guess that tells me all I need to know.
You the head of the disciples of the Sanctus Medicus that we needed to find. Oh, Dan Shu. Why? I mean, I know why. What are you looking at? Are you able to see me? Like you said?
Master, stand back. Let me handle this.
No, we're friends.
Stand down. She's a friend.
Aw. So you do still see me as one.
Many of our brethren have fallen by her hands.
Yes, I am aware.
But
I said she's my friend.
Aw.
Leave us.
Dan Shu. Yeah, I think she did not intend to turn us fully Mara-struck then.
yes, Master.
She said leave, not sit there in the air.
I didn't expect you to come looking for me.
They call you Master. You're the head of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus?
The head? What a crude way of putting it.
I mean, it's
I
accurate.
am master of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, scion of merciful Medicus, and I shall lead the entire Xianzhou Alliance onto the path of abundance.
You know, this is actually fascinating because, at least at the start of your diary, it certainly sounds like you are a follower of the Rainbow Arbiter who hates the abundance. But I guess after years of failure, well, for lack of a better way of putting it, lost your faith in the hunt.
Did you ingest the Broomdew concentrate pellet I gave you?
I did.
Did you feel the shift? So many elixir seekers arrive on the Xianzhou in the hope of obtaining the formula to immortality. But none have succeeded.
Yeah, it always felt like disciples were using people's desire for immortality.
Their aspirations are well founded. The Xianzhou does indeed harbor the secret to becoming immortal. I admire you, so I thought I'd give you the chance to obtain it.
Well, thank you. Immortality would be kind of cool, as long as it's a voluntary immortality.
Upon ingesting the Broomdew concentrate pellet, you will feel the limitless freedom of the form bestowed upon you by merciful Medicus.
Did you turn me Mara-struck? And it just failed?
And yet, you don't sound any different. Your breaths are not prolonged, and your presence doesn't feel like it's been altered in any way.
So it was a failure. Damn it, Dan Shu. Is that what you do to your friends? What happened to your other friend?
Why is that? Is your constitution somehow different from the average person?
You could say that. I host a Stellaron inside me.
A Stellaron? That's impossible.
You would think. Would you also believe me if I told you the Stellaron hunters implanted implanted it in me? Like I said, I'm half convinced that was a dummy body that they animated with a Stellaron, with the sole purpose of, well, it's not the sole purpose, but with the purpose of hosting it, of being capable of hosting it. Sounds like the actual purpose is to eventually face the destruction, but
Even if what you say is true, to host a Stellaron as a short-lived species would only spell an early demise.
one would think.
It looks like you are not fated to live a long life.
Well, it's not like I have much choice in the matter. It's literally what I was born to do.
Friend, please. I urge you to leave the Luofu. Abandon this struggle. The truth isn't what it appears to be.
I am fascinated to hear your side of the story. Truly. I've only heard from the general so far.
What did the minions at the seat of divine foresight tell you about this conflict? That the Rainbow Arbiter is the emissary of the righteous?
Not quite those words.
That the Arbiter is chasing the heathen plagues author across the stars?
That one's, yeah.
While the disciples of Sanctus Medicus abet their heresy?
Something to that effect.
Do you really think that is the case? You don't understand Merciful Medicus, nor the devilish archer author, but you understand me. Do you see me as such? A heretic?
I mean, do I think the Hunt would think you are a heretic? Probably. Do I consider you one? I don't think so, no. I don't appreciate being drugged, but like I said, you should be free to follow your own path.
I do not ask for you to pick a side. I just wish for you to leave the Luofu, to leave this all behind. This isn't your fight, and I do not wish to make an enemy of you.
Damn. I can let her go? Oh. I mean, I'm not sure if they would appreciate that or not, but I'm sorry though, Dan Shu. I can't leave the Luofu. It is written. It is part of Elio's great plan that I assist the seat of divine foresight in this matter. And if Elio has foreseen it that we win this conflict, I'm afraid you stand no chance. I would say it's better to give up now, but, well, everything will progress as he has foreseen, according to his little opera. But I can at least let you go. Don't drug me again, though. It says I do believe that you consider us a friend. And I do feel bad for you, for your struggle.
Since neither of us is eager to engage in combat, let us respectfully part ways.
Yes. I do fear we will come to find each other on the field of battle once again at a later date, though.
I have been thinking. The devilish archer author is not a benevolent god, nor is Merciful Medicus a malevolent one. Your choice to align with Jing Yuan was simply due to meeting him first.
It's kind of true, probably. Yeah, I mean, I like Jing, but it's mostly due to being how Elio orchestrated events, though, for his grand design.
Most unfortunate. Had you known me first, Perhaps we could have been good friends.
Perhaps. Though, I'm not sure I would be on board with using people and drugging them against their will or under false pretenses.
Master, we should leave now.
I sincerely wish that this will be our last meeting.
I do too, but I really don't think it will be.
Farewell, Nameless.
I have a name. I know what you're referring to. Damn it, I have a name. My name is Stell. Farewell, Dan Shu.
I'd better report my findings to Qingzhou at the seat of divine foresight.
I think they're gonna be pissed at me for letting her go. Probably. Maybe we can leave that part. Oh, hey, is that another bit of diary? Oh, yes. Please hear me, Rainbow Arbiter. Yufei is enlisted in the war. Damn it! I knew something had to happen to her. This is the third great war between the Alliance and the denizens of Abundance. Oh, wow. Many people I know went to the war, but I never imagined Yufei would be conscripted as well. Damn. The Alliance needs the best healer, and I happen to be the best healer. That can't be helped, right? Yufei held my head in her palms as she said this in pretended carelessness. Yeah, I am not surprised you, have come to resent the Rainbow Arbiter. And I can already feel that I think we're going to find her again. Have to fight her, and we'll get a part 3. That's my prediction. I grabbed Yufei's hand and replied anxiously. The Luofu has so many healers. Why does it have to be you? You're not a Cloud Knight. You can refuse. I mean, it sounds like you said she was conscripted. I'm not sure she can. It's not how conscription works. I know you're worried about me. Yufei comforted me gently. I'm just a healer. I won't be in danger. Besides, the Arbiter will keep me safe. I'm not so sure the Arbiter is quite that hands-on. Maybe they are. She had made up her mind to go. I could only beg her. You're an amazing person. You can live a happy life even without me. But I'm weak. I don't know how to live in a world without you. So please, please return in one piece. Oh, please too. Yufei laughed haplessly. I can't live without you either. Trust me. I'll be back safe and sound. Oh, I don't know how this is gonna go. She then let go of my hand. I knelt on the ground, covered my ears, and curled up in a ball. I didn't want to listen to the sounds of her leaving. Rainbow Arbiter, please bring her back safely. Damn it. Someone became Mara-struck in the urban area of the Exalting Sanctum and caused quite a bit of destruction. We've been assigned by the judges of the Ten Lords Commission to conduct an autopsy on his corpse. This is where you start your downfall right here, I imagine. I say downfall, your switch to being a follower of the Abundance. The results of the autopsy were very interesting to me. I'm going to record it here for future reference. The deceased was an incomplete one. He was born without limbs and had a congenital heart condition. However, the autopsy indicated all his disabilities seemed to have completely disappeared after he became struck with Mara. well, that's good and all, but he still became, you know, a mindless monster. Well, I say that actually, these other disciples seem to, they have their sanity, it seems. They're just, you know, deformed from what they once were. If so, I kind of have to agree with her that if that is the only difference, maybe it really is a matter of perspective. His limbs became stronger than a yellow boulder calf's, and his heart was as steady as a star skiff's engine. In fact, all his disabilities disappeared after he became struck with Mar. In fact, such records are often to be found in the annals of history, but I'm still very stunned by it to come face to face with such an occurrence. I have to admit that I have been deliberately ignoring one particular care for the incomplete ones, specifically to accept the plague author's power. After all, no one had heard about there being incomplete ones among the Borison. Right. Perhaps there indeed exists a way to harmlessly utilize the plague author's power. Yeah. Going back and forth in my head, Jingyon was very vague about what exactly the issue was. And I got the sense that people came and violently sought the abundance's blessing. That's one issue, but that's not really an issue with the abundance's blessing in and of itself. It's an indirect issue, not a direct one. But the way he made it sound was that there were direct issues as well, which I assumed was that they became Mara-struck or something like that. But I don't know, I'm not positive that everyone became Mara-struck. Maybe just the possibility of becoming Mara-struck. But if you, I mean, it seems like some Mara-struck are without their sanity, at the very least. That could also be not the case, and the ones I was facing were just, disciples. Of course, this is only a fleeting fantasy. Doing such experiments would be a crime worthy of death. Just in case, these words are for any future judge of the Ten Lords Commission who may investigate this diary. The above content is all my fantasies, and I have no plans of executing them. Yufei and I wrote many letters to each other recently. She's safe for now at the field hospital away from the front lines. Of course, I'm worried about her, but the only thing I can do is silently pray. Rainbow Arbiter, please keep her safe. Please keep her safe. Please let me be wrong. But I'm very sure I'm not. The war is over. We won. And Yufei is dead. Damn it. And with that, your faith in the Rainbow Arbiter died with her, right? I can't understand how she could die in the field hospital away from the fighting. I kept asking like I was mad till the Cloud Knights finally told me the truth. The Rainbow Arbiter had descended onto the physical plane. Damn. So the Rainbow Arbiter is, in fact, very hands-on, at least when it comes to destroying the abundance. Huh. What is it like for an Aeon to enter the field of battle? A near divine being. no, I mean, well, I say no mortal could stand against them, but that is exactly what Elia wants us to do with the destruction, so. I descended onto the physical plane and annihilated the Borison's fleet using their divine arrow. At the same time, their divine miracle wrought some collateral damage, such as the field hospital Yuffie was based in. That's the thing. I'm not sure any of the Aeons could truly be considered benevolent or malevolent. They are beyond mortal comprehension. They serve their own ends, and if the ants, the puny ants that crawl across the universe, get caught up in it, so be it. She did not die in the hands of the denizens of abundance. Instead, she was ground to dust by the Rainbow Arbiter's divine arrow, with not even a single bone of her left behind. Why, Rainbow Arbiter? Why indeed? Rainbow Arbiter, this will be the last time I write to you. I wish all that you hope to destroy are resurrected. I wish all that you hope to preserve is annihilated. I wish all lives in this land will thrive contrary to your desires. I wish all stars in the sky will be dimmed because of your existence. I wish this cosmos to be full of life and not full of death. I wish the Alliance will exist forever, but not in the way you desire. But now this has made me, I want to come to understand the Hunt's wishes and the Abundance's wishes. So many perspectives. I don't think either side is evil. Not for a second. It seems like there are problems with both. I don't fully understand the problems with the Abundance at this point. I mean, actually, Jing Yuan did mention the other issue of resource management. But like I said, that can be solved with proper planning and careful reproduction. Damn. Wow. I am so sorry we're gonna come to blows, Dan Shu, but it is what I think is gonna happen, because I don't think we can side with you, and I'm not sure we would want to anyways, because I don't agree with... I feel like my preferred action would be to remain neutral like she wants, but... Well, by the end of this, I think we're going to be gazed upon by the Hunt. Oh, what was our next task? Head to the seat of Divine Foresight and report, right? Well, I guess let's head on over. All right. Please don't be too mad at me. I couldn't fight her. Especially after reading that diary. She has very valid criticisms of the Hunt, I think. Whether her actions are the best way forward, probably not. She's motivated by grief more than anything. But...
How did it go? Did you manage to locate Dan Shu?
Can I say no?
So you weren't able to apprehend her?
Yeah.
I see. These people have been in hiding for so long. They must have a more nefarious plan.
Probably.
I've got to apprehend them quickly.
Though, once again, whether you consider it nefarious definitely seems to be a matter of perspective. It also sounds like I didn't tell her that I straight up let her go. Smart.
Once again, thank you for all your help. With your intel, we will put a stop to Dan Shu.
Please be kind to her. Take her alive if possible.
Jing Yuan tells me you'll be joining the forces led by the Alchemy Commission and Master Diviner.
Correct.
I won't take up any more of your time. Please, take good care of yourself.
In fact, I've sort of interrupted my helping them to take care of this.
If you run into Dan Shu again, contact the nearest Cloud Knights.
I really don't.
Take this as a token of my appreciation. You deserve it.
I really would prefer for her to come out of this alive. Mission complete. Well. Time to continue on dealing with the Ambrosial Arbor, which is almost certain to take us into conflict with Dan Shu. But do what we need to do. Yeah, I don't have, maybe it's my own lack of putting the pieces together, but oh, the General's Diary, cool. That one might be interesting to read too sometime, as long as I have the first part too. Yeah, it might be because I'm just failing to put the pieces together, but I don't have a clear enough picture of both sides' perspectives to really judge either side. I get the feeling though that they neither is necessarily wrong. And like Dan Shu said, it was more of just, well, we met Jing Yuan first, and more importantly, it was Elio's choice, his design. All right, last thing we're gonna do today, I would like some more Sampos if I can. I also wouldn't mind getting her. I don't think I have her yet. So let's make some more wishes. Oh, we got a Ching Chue. I like her too, so it's not terrible. Though I did take a look at her Eidolons, and they're not nearly as useful as Sampos. To me, at least. Sampos will make him go even better with Annihility team led by Kafka. I'm not getting really lucky on getting any 4 stars, but damn it. So I got those 9 wishes. I got 1. And I had already been near the 10 pole pity. Well, oh well. I've been getting exceedingly lucky with 5 stars. I guess doesn't extend to 4 stars. Sorry, Sampo. I will be, before the banner expires, though, I'll still manage to get, I think, another, I don't know, few wishes worth of Stellar Jade. One wish here. How close are we? 185. We're at 69 wishes. We should be getting a 5-star very soon. Maybe right now? No, not quite. Oh, but we did get Sushine. Nice. With her Chocobo attack. Alright. I used a few of my Herd of Bonds to get 2 more, just because we're so close and I really want to get a 5-star. I mean, I'd prefer to use those on the 5-star weapons from the Simulation first, but... Come on. This is 70. This is 71. Damn it. So close. I could be getting Clara. Maybe. There we go. I think I saw it. Come on, Clara. Who do we get? Who do we get? Who do we get? Who do we get? Another Shepard. I mean, I use them enough. That might actually be valuable, but I always do have a preference for new characters over, you know, Eidolons or constellations. What does your Eidolon do, though? Due diligence. When using skill, increases the base chance to freeze target enemy by 35%. Well, he already hits that freeze. I feel like far more often than not.
The Silver Main Guard stand ready to defend Belobog.
Nice. Not as useful. I thought it was gonna have something to do with his shield, but ooh, okay, that's actually kind of nice if he gets these E2 and his E4 especially is really, really nice. I like that extra 20% effect resistance. Oh, so wait, no, his talent. I forget what his talent is actually. I was thinking his ultimate. But immediately takes action again and restores extra HP equal to 50% of his max HP. Is that when he dies and recovers? Or I thought that was due to his weapon, though. No, yeah, that was his talent. Struck with a killing blow instead of becoming knocked down. Restores 37%, so it'll increase at E6, 87% of his max HP. Nice. Maybe you should talk to Serval and have her, you know, be a vocal coach for you. Looks like you have an Eidolon. Ultimate deals 10% more damage.
Life's just like a game of tiles. You never know what's gonna come up next.
Yeah, true. Alternatively, it is also like a box of chocolates. Yeah, hers. I mean, the one energy every time she draws a tile is, you know, it'll add up. It's better than nothing. This one, I think E4 was the one that sounded the most useful to me. Right on the tiles. Actually, no. E6 with the... Anytime there's skill point regeneration, it's nice. Didn't we get Sushang? Oh, we already maxed her out. Right. Which means I guess we just got an extra amount of the glitter or dust or whatever. Fair enough. Alright then. Well. Moon crashes Tianguan Gate. Next time, like I said, we will continue on with the tree quest.